right, welcome to Personal Pension Radio. This is Man on the Street, Where's Kraig edition of Personal Pension Radio. I'm going to be doing this actually quite a bit. To be honest, I've got a little bored with just doing straight up podcasts, so I want to get out there. I want to do other things. I'm actually out there all the time, but I want to combine my activities and the things that I'm doing, and I want to bring them to you, my viewers and my listeners, to share the messages that I think are important as you're considering whether it's retirement, that you're already in retirement, you're planning for retirement, you're wondering about budgeting, you're wondering about investing, you're wondering about all these various things. And I believe personally that it's a frame of mind as much as it is all of the technical things. And what I mean by frame of mind is, for example, I'm all about finding an efficient way to buy something. And that was the message I wanted to bring to you today, is the efficiencies of spending money. Whether you're investing, you're spending money because there are fees related to investing. If you're going to the store, if you're buying gifts for the holidays, for Christmas, whatever it was in the past, just now or going forward, the efficiencies of spending money. So actually got excited today because I picked up my truck. Yes, I'm going to talk to you about my truck. Those of you who listen to my podcast, you know I'm a crazy car guy. I love all things cars. I run a great big car show. I love cars. I have had my truck for a long time, and my truck has been good, really been a good truck. But I'm trying not to get bored with it. I'm an ADHD kind of guy, so easily get bored, and I really want something new. I just can't bring myself to buy a new truck or a new used truck because my truck is excellent. It still runs great, has 120 some odd thousand miles on it. The air-conditioned seats still work. It's fantastic. It was just a little boring. I wasn't excited by it. And I started working on how do I get an upgrade to my truck without spending full retail. And today I picked up my truck. So through my network, my personal connections with my car show and my friends in my club, I was able to make a connection with a local shop through my friend that one connection to the next, I ended up being the beneficiary of a really great deal to upgrade my truck. So I'm actually going to talk you through that. That is today's episode. It's my deal of the week. And it's my own truck and what I did with my truck. My truck is a 2011, I'm going to turn around, is a 2011 Ford F-150. I bought it used in Texas. I actually bought it on eBay. I clicked buy it now, and I bought it on eBay on Thursday. I flew to Texas on Friday because, again, those of you who listen to my show, you probably remember, I use my Southwest Rapid Rewards credit card to buy everything. I use it for everything. So I don't keep a balance on the card, but I have lots and lots of airline points. So I bought this truck on eBay, and I hit buy it now, and I already been pre-qualified for my loan through my credit union. So because you probably know that I don't believe in paying cash for cars. You know, it's like dumping money into something. I used the bank's money at a very low interest rate to buy my truck, and I grabbed my Southwest Rapid Rewards miles, and I flew to Texas on Friday. Bought it on Thursday night, and I flew to Texas on Friday. The salesman who sold me the car basically online, I'd never met him, of course, but he picked me up at the airport in the truck. We went back to the dealership, we finished the paperwork, got it all done with my credit union, and then I drove the truck to a local hotel. I don't know, spent $50 on a decent hotel in Texas, Katy, Texas. And then on Saturday morning, I hopped in the truck and hit the cruise control and drove across Texas and headed back to California. It was awesome. I had a great road trip in my truck. The key is that I did not buy a new truck, and I couldn't find this particular specification in California. I looked up and down California, couldn't find it. But I cannot pay retail. And there's no way I was going to buy a new truck. Just not going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. So I found this truck with the specification that I wanted in Texas, significantly lower priced than in California. It was an awesome deal. I can't even remember what I paid for the truck at this point. I've had it for several years now. And great price. thought it was awesome. Now, I drove back to California, got it all registered, and it's just been an excellent truck. I love it. It's been really a daily driver quite often. I drive it all the time. So what's the deal on the truck? I want to make this a short video because I'm going to do a lot of short snippet podcast videos. So today, deal of the week on the truck. So if you'll notice on the truck right here, I've got new tires and new wheels. The actual tires for the truck are sitting in the back. So I still kept the rims and tires that were on the truck. They still have a little bit of rubber left on them, but I got a great deal. Again, this was some horse trading, some negotiating with a friend of mine, that things that I had that he wanted and things that he had that a tire shop wanted. It was truly old school bartering, because I mentioned to my friend that I would really like to get, you know, my truck a little bit more manly, right? I'd like to, you know, spruce it up a little bit. Well, he went to work, said, hey, I've got some stuff I need to do with this tire shop. Maybe you've got some stuff. And then we actually made a deal. So here's what I got. I'm going to turn the, see if I can actually get in here. And so on the truck, I ended up now where they upgraded the suspension in the front, where they leveled it. So the truck is now level from front to back, which it wasn't before. It was a little high in the back and a little lower in the front. So they leveled the front suspension into the rear suspension. They upgraded new wheels, new tires, new rubber, new black wheels, I love. And in the back, they installed new suspension, leveled that as well, and installed an airbag system. So an airbag system allows me to put air in the tires and actually strengthen up the rear end so I can tow very heavy things with my truck. Feel really manly towing the trailer for my car club. So all of that, and I got to keep the tires in the back of the bed of the truck that I could sell those myself, right? And I keep the suspension during the barter process because they were able to do certain things without it. So all of that for less than $900. Less than 900 bucks. All new tires, all new wheels, airbag system, upgraded suspension, front and rear leveled and a little bit lifted as it relates to the overall truck for less than $1,000. Phenomenal. I am so excited to have that. And when you really think about it, when I sell the tires, the wheels and tires, which definitely will sell, they're not going to be super expensive or anything like that, but that'll be another few $100s that will bring the overall cost of my beautification and manification of my truck. It'll bring all of that down to, you know, probably 700 bucks to get it done, because I communicated with my friend network, my club network, and the deal was done. I am, again, just super excited with the way the truck turned out. So I actually had to go get a car wash. And some of you might say, well, whoa, wait a minute, you're so thrifty, why don't you wash your own car? Well, this thing is huge. This is a big vehicle. I look at my time as valuable. So I don't spend a ton of money washing this thing. I wash my sports cars. I buy and sell Porsches. I buy and sell Porsches. I look for a great deal on a Porsche. I get a great deal, a good price, but I do sell them and I make money selling them, but I really enjoy washing them. I don't know, I just like washing the sports cars. And frankly, my truck just takes too long. It just takes too long. So for less than $30, I can record videos, I can work, I can respond to emails. My time is worth more to me. I'll have somebody else wash the truck. So yeah, I had somebody wash the truck so that I could come out here and shoot a quick video for my podcast listeners and now my YouTube viewers. The deal of the week this week is this truck, and I think it turned out absolutely awesome. 2011 Ford F-150 Lariat out of Katy, Texas, and this thing, it just looks cool. I mean, I'm going to keep this truck. It'll probably be a 200,000 mile truck. There's no reason to sell it. I just absolutely love it. And I love the fact that for the amount of money that I just put into it, I'm just going to be thrilled with it for, you know, years to come. And that's my deal of the week. Remember, efficiency first. When you're investing, when you're buying something, when you're going to invest in real estate, whatever it might be, go for efficiencies first. Efficiency is the key, that you've got to make sure that your money goes as far as it can possibly go, or you'll lose more than you ever can imagine. When you add it all up in the long run, you can really lose a ton of money by not paying attention to all the little nibbles along the way. And that's my lesson, I guess, if I was going to teach anything as it relates to today's message and the deal of the week. You know, buy a used car if you can. I understand sometimes you just have to have that brand new car, and I really appreciate those of you who insist on buying brand new cars, because it works really well for guys like me, because I'll come in 2 or 3 years later and get that nice car that you took such good care of. I'll get it for 20, 30, 40% off. Thank you so much for taking that hit for me. Just kidding. Please find a good deal, but always be efficient with it. Great talking to you. I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to go take my truck up to the mountains in the snow this weekend now. I got all these cool tires on it and everything. Talk to you again soon. Bye.